Good morning, everyone, and welcome this morning. Today we're going to talk about light as we start to think about Christingles and the Children's Society. So we're going to start, as we usually do, by lighting our candle here. And we're lucky today because I'm in church, so we can light the big Easter candle that we light each morning when we've got a service. So, Jesus Christ is the light of the world, a light no darkness can quench. There we go. So light is very important in our lives, lots of different lights. We have lights so that we can see in our houses. We can have lanterns. If we go out at night, we might have a torch. Or, I couldn't bring the real ones in, we might have a star, and we might follow the stars, or they might be able to light our way. And then sometimes we can have candles, like the big candle this morning. And then we can have candles in different forms, like our Christingle and our Christingle boxes. So, lots of different lights. And light's not new. Light was talked about right back in the Bible. And this morning, I'm going to read a little bit from Matthew to you. And this said, "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven." So what is this saying? Jesus is saying, I'm the light of the world. But he also said, you're the light of the world. But how does that light get from Jesus to us and into the world? I think Christingles are one way that we can show this. And Christingles are best lit from one Christingle to another. I've only got one Christingle this morning, but I'm going to light it from this candle. And can you remember when you've been to a Christingle service before that we have shared those lights all around the church? And we have, as we've shared these lights, we've been sharing God's love. So our job is to pass the light on from one to another, and in that way, we're spreading God's love throughout the world. So how can we share God's love throughout the world? Because it's not easy for everybody. The Children's Society helps lots of children whose lives aren't easy. And one of the stories that they've shared with us this year is about Jamie. And I'm going to share it with you. Jamie was bullied throughout school, leaving him feeling isolated and alone. At college, he struggled to talk about how he was feeling, and he began to have anxiety. Today, thanks to the support from Christinglers like you, Jamie is able to attend a mental health drop-in service run by the Children's Society, and is now a passionate speaker and advocate for mental health. So you can see that we can share some light by being nice and bubbly and being happy among each other and passing that on. But we can also do that by helping the Children's Society to do even more. Now, hopefully you've all received one of these. Yours came flat packed and you have to do a bit of creative work to make them look like this. And if you can add your pennies at home to these and then bring them either back to school or to church on the Saturday before our Christingle, then we will be sharing our pennies with everybody else at the Christingle, at the Children's Society through our Christingles, so that we can put light into the world. So I want you to think about that while we say our prayers. Father of lights, we thank you for the warmth and hope brought by the light of your love. We thank you for the Children's Society, as it brings loving kindness to children and young people living in difficult situations without hope. Help us to carry your light and pass it on to everyone we meet. In the name of Jesus Christ, the light of the world. Amen. Before we finish our prayers, would you all like to join in with the Lord's Prayer that you all know? Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. So just before we finish this morning, I want you to just take a few minutes to think. Let's have a quiet moment and reflect. Can you imagine you're in a dark room? How might you feel? Lonely, confused, perhaps hopeless. Imagine a candle being lit like this one. You look up and you walk towards it, and when you reach it, you have a candle in your hand, and you light your candle. Your feelings change. You now feel comforted, warmed, hopeful. Feel grateful for that light, grateful for hope, grateful you can have hope and pass it on. So this morning, can you take away from this service, this act of collective worship together, that we're going to be the lights in the world in Thirsk and the surrounding villages, and we're going to spread our light through being happy and being cheerful for everybody, but also by collecting a few pennies in our boxes so that we can help the wider community. We look forward to seeing you at Christingle if you can make it.